Good morning everybody, it's a lovely day today. Oh, I think so anyway. It's overcast, heavy cloud, but my lithium batteries are charging because lithium batteries are great. Okay, so we got some work going on here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we've got a 125 amp Benny there, circuit breaker. That's going to go down there and connect this bus bar to that blue bus bar down there. Now this bus bar is a modded one and I put fuses in it. That video, just look for it, modding the links power in or something, or just scroll back through it, you'll find it, it's not that old. That's got a 100 amp fuse. That'll be on this wire here. That's on this side. That goes under the floor, comes out here, and on this we're putting this 125 Benny underneath that box, and that's where the wires come out down the bottom. There's going to be another Benny underneath the inverter about there somewhere, about there. Oh, okay. They're heavy little things. And then right at the end of the video I'll show you some specs on that 5648, and then I'll show you our Christmas Day and Boxing Day power use. I tell you, it was a hot day on Christmas Day, but when you get a few people inside your house, geez, it warms up. And we had this big old national air conditioner chugging away, as well as the second one inside the house, and we used quite a bit of power because we don't have to worry about that, because we just use all the sunshine that's been stored in our green bank lithium batteries. It's amazing how much sunshine they can hold. And then the inverter, which runs on sunshine, just powers the house. Amazing, amazing. I tell you, solar power just is 100% amazing. I've been doing it for a long time, okay, and it still blows my mind, okay. So what am I waiting on now, Chris? I'm waiting on another Benny, another 125 amp Benny, and I'm waiting on a 2-pole breaker to come in here. Okay, to show you how simple this system is to do in your own home, you won't need to worry about the bit I'm doing now, because I'm actually tying this battery into my existing batteries. Okay, so if anything happens to either inverter, it just basically gives me redundancy. But more importantly, from your point of view, this is how easy it is. What you do is you replace your grid tie with a hybrid. I don't know if these ones are on the list, but get one that's on the list, okay. I'm pretty sure the DR would be on the list, because from my view they're just simply the best inverter on the market right now. Just the build quality of them, they're a one-piece build, nothing to rattle or vibrate. They've got a massive heat sink chunk of aluminium on the back. I mean, look how thick that is there. And then on top of that, it's got these 100mm long cooling fins that go the full length of the unit. Yeah, and it's super quiet. Alright, when the actual fans come on, they're a high speed, small 80mm fan, they make a bit of noise. But because I've got it in an enclosed cabinet, I've got that real quiet fan sitting up there that you can hardly hear, and you just don't hear the internal fans That thing, I've got that set it to turn on at 40 degrees C, and unless it's a really super hot day, these fans never come on. The fans on the inverter never come on. Alright, let me get to work, people. Alright, everybody. Okay, I've got this side all done. That's all back in. That's got a 100 amp fuse on it to protect it while it travels under the floor to the Benny. And that's a 125 amp Benny, which is more, look, that's more than that's ever going to see. And then that's wired in up to there. Of course, we have marked the cables, red and black. And they're marked underneath here and down there, red and black. The red goes up the left side, the black goes up the right side of the Benny. Same over here. Alright, and that's just to share the batteries. If you've already got a grid tie-in and you're looking at going off grid and you don't have any existing batteries or anything like that, like I've got over here already an off-grid system, you won't need to worry about this and this. The next part I do when the bits arrive, which is hooking in the solar, which is already all wired in up there, and you will already have breakers on your solar, hooking up the inverter and putting the 125 amp Benny. So anyway, what you'll be doing if you're just changing your inverter over, you'll just be putting, now this is a 5.6 kilowatt 5648, and I'm putting a 125 amp Benny under it. That is more than enough. It's so it's watts divided by volts equals amps. So it's 5,600 watts divided by 56 volts, which is what these batteries operate at. We'll give you the right size circuit breaker. This one here, the Dia, the 8 kilowatt Dia, it's only got a 125 amp one on it as well, and it's never tripped or anything. And you know, my house with everything on and the kettle surging, electric kettle surging, I can draw up to 5 kilowatts in surge loads. So that's overkill for my house. This would be the perfect size for my house because it's a 5.6, so it's got a 600 watt leeway. Alright, okay, I'll take us inside now, and we'll have a look at the information on this inverter, and we'll also have a look at my Christmas Day power use and my Boxing Day power use, because both those days were warm, and with people in the house, it's amazing how quick a house warms up when you got people in it. Alright. Here we are. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. It is now 11:59. We had some lunch. Okay, so you can see the day's date and time down the bottom, 2 p.m. That's the 28th of the 12th, 2023. Okay, so we've got to go back to the 25th. First of all, let me set the parameters, state of charge, and diurnal. Okay. So this is so far today anyway, and you've all seen in this morning's video it was hell cloudy. Yes, we did get full. We got full by, what did that say? 9:45, if that heavy cloud. Geez, I just love my lithium batteries. I tell you, they're absolutely brilliant. Absolutely. All right, let's go back to the 25th. That's, oh, I went back too far. Anyway, that was day before Christmas, and that's just the, you can see what time we got full there. You can see that's the hot water system. That spike's probably an electric kettle, and that there is just a small air conditioner inside, just the baby one. Okay, that's the day before Christmas. Yes, before we were burgled by Santa Claus. Okay, so let's go to Christmas Day. And you can see we had that great big old national air conditioner on. We were full by 9:40. And you can see the peaks over here. We've nearly got 5 kilowatt peaks going across there. That's using the kettle while the air conditioner on. You can see that's a very nice thermostatically controlled air conditioner, and it's spiking up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, that air conditioner out there is salvaged one from the old Calabaran Hospital, which doesn't exist. And it's probably older than most of my viewers. And then you can see we turned it off. As the sun was going down, we turned the big air conditioner off. And then the house warmed up a little bit, and I had to turn the little air conditioner back on just to cool, just to keep it a nice temperature in the computer room. Let's go to Boxing Day. I don't know why they call it Boxing Day. Why do they call it Boxing Day, people? Is that because, you know, the families box each other around the years, the day before Christmas? I thought that was Christmas Day, was when they had the fights around the Christmas table. Anyway, if anyone knows why we actually call the day after Christmas in Australia Boxing Day, let me know. I would be really interested to find out, because, yeah, I just would. All right, so we can see here. Now we had my son down. He's lovely partner, and so we had more people in the house. It was cooler on Boxing Day. Okay, on the 23rd it was 23rd. On the 26th it was cooler. All right. You can see we got full by at 9:40. You can see we had the little. That's the hot water system, and then we turned the little air conditioner on. And these big spikes, we had the big air conditioner coming on, just on and off, on and off, on and off. It wasn't really running. We were just trying to keep the dining room area and that down to a pleasant temperature while we were eating lunch. And yeah, and when my son left to drive all the way home again, we turned the big air conditioner off. And you can see we didn't even have the little air conditioner on after that, because it was a really pleasant day. And then we go to yesterday, and yesterday it was just me and the missus here. You can see it was still cloudy. You can see that in the way the solar is. Now, you see these big spikes here. Some people think their panels are really, really good because they overproduce. And it's actually not the panel. It's what we like to call cloud edge effects. And that's when the sun is going through the edge of a cloud, and it's like magnifying the radiation that actually comes out of the sun. And it will give you a false reading if you actually don't watch it live of a solar panel. You go, wow, that's a good solar panel. Look, it's 500 watts and it's putting out 525 watts. However, that solar panel in real life might only produce 430 watts. But because it's got that cloud edge effect on it, then it overproduces. It's just like putting a magnifying glass. Okay, so when you see spikes like this, and I've got videos, old videos explaining cloud edge effects. Just go to where all my videos are and type in cloud edge effect, and you'll see as we're watching it happen live. But anyway, this is mainly cloud edge effects, these spikes, and this down here is the steady solar that was coming out of my solar panels. Okay, all right, but the day before, it was no clouds, and you can see my solar panels just continually pumped it in. All right, so I just wanted to explain that because it's easy to mislead people by saying, look at these panels, they're overproducing where they're not. All right, so, and then you see that's electric kettle there, there's another electric kettle there, and you can just see we've just got normal power use. And then we go to today. Let me refresh this page for you, reload. All right, and we've got today, and you can just see what's going on there. And it is very cloudy out there. Let's add the state of charge back and the diurnal pattern. Okay, let's go to this month, and you can see how we're going so far this month here. Self-used, battery. Over here we've got battery, power purchased. Well, I'm off grid, I don't purchase power. And then we've got production. And like down here, because we went, yeah, you can just see, like that there is Christmas Day, 25th. And that there's Boxing Day. Okay, you can see how much power we produced and how much we used. All right, that's, yeah, not a, and because I can produce probably twice that much, but my house is not capable of using that much. Okay, because it's extremely energy efficient. Most of it is. That big air conditioner, not so much. But it's really old, it's really ancient, and it'll probably go forever. And it puts the air out into my lounge room kitchen area at 0 degrees Celsius. So it doesn't need to run that much. It's just on and off, on and off, on and off, keeping my house at a lovely 27 degrees Celsius inside. All right, so that's it, people. I'm going to put, we're going to go quickly now to the inverter, because I'm actually going to pin these. All right, we can have a quick look if you like. All right, oh, you can't really see them because I've got the screen. So I will just pin these pictures and all the other information I have here. I will just pin all this information onto the video, okay, the full, so you can actually read the whole lot. All right, that's better than doing it this way. All right, keep safe, everyone. Look, I hope you had a fantastic Christmas, and you didn't need to go do boxing on Boxing Day, or on Christmas Day for that matter. I hope your guests all behaved themselves, and there wasn't any family arguments. And yeah, just, you know, you're having a good time for your holiday. All right, keep safe, everyone. Goodbye for now, and please like, subscribe, or don't like it. You know, if you didn't like the video, don't like it. And like after this little bit here, after my ending, well, after this ending, I will just be putting the information on the 5648. So just hang around for a minute and watch that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio, everyone. Bye for now.